Engineering Bootcamp is intended to bring new hires up to speed on Yahoo's technology stack and prepare them for their jobs on various Yahoo properties. Currently, it fails to do this. The learning activities are simply too high level and abstracted from real-world activities to be effective. Typically, new hires spend months after the training getting up to speed within their teams. We're redesigning the program to address these deficiencies and reduce time to effectiveness for new hires by up to 70%. Moreover, we are updating our curriculum to reflect the most current engineering standards as defined by the Engineering Standards Group to make sure everybody is working off the same playbook. As new hires become the ambassadors of best practices, we expect to boost efficiency around development and integration time. There exists a massive implicit knowledge base among Yahoo's technology community, and we intend to leverage this resource via social learning tools to reach our objective.
So, I went to this Great eLearning Guild workshop last week, and it got me to thinking about how we need to improve our efficiency and how we're trying to work on making our help desk more efficient. So I was thinking that if we implement a process that incorporates time for reflection, gives people time to think about and write down what they figure out and what they learn, and give people time to update information instead of just solving the ticket and going on, then we as a leadership team can gain great insight into gaps in learning and have opportunities to correct misinformation. We'll also eventually help reduce the time spent per support issue and improve client satisfaction because we'll have our collective knowledge base all in one place and give quick, easy access to the information.
I went to this great e-learning conference last week, and it got me thinking by using our existing SharePoint server, we can create a social learning solution for end users to optimize their performance using SAP. According to Gartner, every help desk call costs the organization $35. See, I can't remember my writing. Approximately 48% of all help desk calls are how do I questions. So this runs about $20K a month. I think we can reduce the number of help desk calls or how do I help desk calls by 30 to 50% by implementing this social learning solution, which would be about $120K savings a year, as well as increased productivity for the end users. So do I have your support, Jay?
120 grand, hey, you're hired.
Management in driving the company. So I'm just going to say that we can take our current drive for knowledge management a step up by using our platform for documentation management as a knowledge sharing tool as well, through creating communities where staff can pose questions and SMEs can supply answers, which will enable staff and provide them with the access to SMEs without having to wait for a formal training session. This will increase response time and customer solution and support our top line values of great customer service and accountability without compromising productivity.
The elevator, say, Bob, I'm losing sleep at night. I got a problem. I know our content's old, our technologies are old, but although we have this problem, I got a great solution. I think we've got a great community of people that internally and externally can come together, find innovative ways, emergent ways to solve this problem that we have with creating content. We have a solution that it's up to date because it's empowered by our users. It's deliverable in speed because of the fact that it's web, it's everywhere, it's mobile. And I'd really like to take a step next week by having a joint task force and looking at utilizing existing systems, knowledge, and resources to propel that in the future so that I can sleep well at night and my wife likes me again.
So today, whenever a store manager does have a problem, typically they pick up the phone and try to reach another store manager who is not in their office. That person is typically out on their floor. So, I notice where I got to refer to my notes. So given how busy they are, they may or may not reach anybody, and so this is a perfect opportunity for informal learning. We need to empower our store managers to be able to communicate with each other via plateau communities, which are our LMS. This is so they can get immediate answers to their questions without having to pull another manager off the floor.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, Brocade has 13,000 certified experts worldwide, both within the company and outside the company. Right now, though, when these experts have problems or issues, they can't tap each other's knowledge for how to solve problems. And we at Brocade, we don't even know what problems they're actually having. So we can't pre-identify things for support. We can't pre-identify things for training. If we were to create an online community, as our competitors have already done, we would allow our experts to start working together with each other. And we would also know, by monitoring what they're talking about, Werther?
Well, Joel, so what do you think your main concern is moving from a product organization to a solution organization? And he says, trying to get everybody together to understand what solution is, trying to get our salespeople to understand what our solutions are and what our offering is. Well, our learning and development organization can really help out with reducing the amount of time it would take for us to develop our blended learning curriculums, which are addressing right now our buildings business solutions and our power business solutions, to get the employees more informed about what solutions are, along with the sales team. I'd like to create an online community, a global online community, to get everybody on the same page on how we can go about defining this process and moving us forward and getting these curriculums out to our customers.
So the context of this one is that we've run a pilot with Microsoft Communicator and Live Meeting to see what it would do in the business, as I was explaining earlier. And we have a business case pending at the moment, which we should hear next week. So it's well documented in the business case, but the highlights, I guess, are that using Live Meeting software with a pilot group of our agribusiness bankers achieved on average a 2-day decrease in time to cash for our customers. Being able to communicate via the same webcam tool resulted in a 10-point increase in the employee engagement score in our personal banking sector in just 1 quarter. So we're proposing to deploy the software licences to 6,000 more employees in the coming 12 months to achieve these benefits on a greater scale. We need approximately $8 million for the change resources and the training program to ensure the success is embedded in our core processes. The business case is currently with the GBS Funding Committee, and we're very confident.